Sandra Silberzwig is a contemporary abstract artist. She is a working artist in Toronto, Canada. Sandra uses many elements of art in her artwork. Sandra has a disability that gives her the ability to see things in a different way than most of us. She has synesthesia, which makes her see everything in vivid color. Let's look closely at her work. What elements of art do you see? Can you find lines, shapes, space, color, and texture? Look at the many patterns she uses. She includes them in her fish and in her backgrounds. Her patterns create a sense of rhythm and texture in her artwork. This makes our eyes want to move around her pictures. What patterns do you like? What colors do you like? How would you create your fish? Let's get creating. Step 1. Use a black crayon to draw 3 large fish on your page. Step 2. Draw 3 small fish on your page. Step 3. Add wavy lines behind the fish. When you touch a fish, make sure that you pick up your crayon to continue your line on the other side. Now, break up those big spaces in your background by using more wiggly lines. Step 5, let's add some eyes. Start with the shape of a football and add some circles in the center. Step 6, let's add some patterns to your fish. Create the same pattern in your large fish and the same pattern in your small fish. This way, it creates more emphasis on your fish if they are all the same and the same patterns repeat throughout your picture. Don't forget their tails. Let's add some patterns to your background. You may start using different colors for this. I'm using a light yellow and a light green. Light colors seem to work best when we are using a watercolor resist technique. We will be adding color to our background and to our fish using watercolors after we're finished drawing everything in. Because crayons are made of wax, when you paint over them with watercolors, the watercolors won't stick to them. You can also add colorful patterns on your fish now. You can use different patterns, add more patterns, but remember to keep all of your patterns on your large fish the same and all of your patterns on your small fish the same. I'm going to add some texture to their tails by having line patterns. Now it's time to add some color. When using watercolors, you're going to use a wet paintbrush and gently touch your paints in your tray. As you apply the paint, make sure that you're gently touching your paper. When painting your fish, make sure the big fish are the same color and you use the same color for the little fish. To make your colors lighter, you'll add more water. To make your colors darker, you will add less water. Be careful not to press too hard on your paints, or you'll make them disappear much faster than they should. Make sure that when you're touching your paper with your paintbrush, you never touch it with the metal part of your paintbrush. If you happen to make a mistake, you can use your paintbrush to pull color off the page by soaking up some of the color on your brush and wiping it on a paper towel. You can also dab the paper towel on your paper to remove the paint if you put too much paint or it got a little too heavy. Have fun and be creative, making your fish in the same style as Sandra Silberzwig. Thanks so much for joining me.